today.
Good. How was your day?
Yeah, it was very hot, and
Yeah.
I at home,
Yeah.
and yeah, I do some my work at home, and
Mm.
I cook my big lunch. Then now,
Nice. I don't think I've asked you before. What work do you do?
I do yoga instructor, and
Ah,
also
that's yes,
yeah.
I remember. Sorry, you did tell me.
And I have another job. Uh, it's I write some articles for some websites.
Ah. Mm.
It's kind of my second job, so I did that today.
Ah. What type of topics do you usually write about?
Um, Now I use about some what was that about health,
Hmm. Yeah.
like eating, sleeping, or diet, something about our usual life.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it is. And sometimes I write about dog,
Dogs?
uh, a dogs.
Ah, that's very
Yeah,
different. It's very
it's
unexpected.
very cause it's not for my own website or
Mm.
blog or something. I
Yeah.
have some contract with
Mm.
company, I guess, and
Yeah.
they asked me uh, if I can write something about this. So
Mm.
sometimes I write about Chris,
Ah, yeah.
yeah, and also some spiritual things.
Mm.
So if if they ask me something they want me to write, uh, I can choose that because sometimes if it is not my thing,
Mm.
it's too difficult, too hard to research about that
Yeah,
things.
it's too unfamiliar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So um, they know what I do usually, like
Yeah.
yoga instructor. So people think about yoga. It's very spiritual things.
Ah, yeah.
That's why they often ask me about, some spirit. What is soulmate? What is twin
Ah,
flame?
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try, but it's not my thing, so I quit it.
Yeah. It's better for you to write about more general health topics
Yes,
about diet and sleep, this type of
mm,
area.
something about real life better.
Ah, yeah. How long have you been doing writing?
It's mm, 4 years. I
Ah,
four, five,
yeah.
almost five, I think.
Ah, you must enjoy it.
I I do. It's
Mm.
still tough sometimes, but because
Yeah.
I'm not professional for,
Mm.
I've never learned about that, but I like
Yeah.
it. It I don't think I am the best writer, but I think I can get by.
Yeah. It's challenging, but it's interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Ah, nice. It's good to have a couple of different things so you don't get bored with the same thing all the time.
Right. And also sometimes it's tough
Yeah,
if
of
I don't have
course.
it, but that's my choice. Before I start um these I mean before I went study abroad to Malta,
Mm.
I had like regular job. Like I was bookkeeper of real
Ah,
estate company. So
ah,
I went to office every day, Monday to Friday, and 9 to 6 o'clock.
mm.
Train. Have you seen the train in Tokyo? Do you
No,
know
I can only
how
imagine. Yeah.
that's crazy? But it was normal for me. It
Mm.
was. But after I stayed in Malta for 1 year, that was life-changing experience, and the life is okay. It's great, but for me, it's not right. I
Mm.
prefer they to live in a little more nature
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah,
And
more space.
yes, and now I take train. I mean, in Tokyo, I don't want to get get the train anymore. So
Yeah.
I changed my job.
Mm. Ah,
Yeah.
it's very interesting. It's a little bit similar to me. In Melbourne, I worked as a bookkeeper, accounting assistant, and administration, and
Uh-huh.
company office job for 10 years. So the
Mm-hmm.
same routine and used to these type of things. A train and a bus or two buses to and from the office every day.
Uh-huh.
And now if I have to get the metro, I can't stand it. I hate it.
Oh, but in Spain, it's not so bad, I guess.
No, it's not so bad and it's different, but I think now because I've changed
Mm-hmm.
uh, my whole work style routine, uh, it's I'm much happier just walking or being around less people or things like this.
Yeah, agree.
Mm,
Maybe uh, why I feel that the train or bus in Spain, I mean in
mm,
Barcelona, is okay or better than here because I was there as a tourist, so I
mm.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything
If
is
you,
like new and
yeah,
impressed. So
yeah. I mean, they're not bad here.
mm,
I think, and for me, the difference is like everything is much closer and
mhm,
more compacted, so it doesn't take a long time to get anywhere. At least
mhm.
for me, coming from Australia, because it's very common for it to take like an hour to go from your house to the city center
Oh,
for work every day. But
uh-huh.
here, if you said that to someone, they would quit the job. They would not deal with that.
Yeah, Australia is huge country.
Yeah, it's
I visit. I'm sorry. I
no,
visit
no.
Australia one time
Once,
when
yeah.
I when I got yoga certification.
Mm.
I stayed Byron Bay
Ah.
for 3 weeks in total. Yeah,
Mm.
4, maybe 3. Yeah, and it was nice place, super
Yeah.
big place,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. But I only visit Byron Bay,
Mm.
so I want to see other places
Yeah.
like I don't remember the name of the place. The one of the biggest landmark of Australia, the huge rock.
Ah, Uluru.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see, or I mean, stay around there.
Mm.
Yeah, but I didn't have enough time at that time.
Yeah.
So one day I want to go there.
Mm.
And Melbourne, uh, I I visit. I mean, I stopped there for half a day
Ah,
to,
okay. Yeah.
to transfer the train, not train, the airplane.
Mm.
I look around the city,
Ah, yeah.
and yeah, it's one of the biggest city in Australia, I guess.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw some Japanese companies and restaurants
Mm.
around there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was after 3 weeks Byron Bay yoga retreat.
Ah.
So
Mm.
I wanted to eat something Japanese
Yeah.
because after that uh, retreat,
Mm.
my itinerary was to fly to the US.
Ah, okay. Mm.
Yeah, so before I fly, I wanted to eat something like soy sauce tasting.
Yeah.
So my image of Melbourne is very big and convenient place.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, feels like kind of similar vibes of Tokyo.
Ah, interesting.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah. I think yeah, it's very convenient city and lots of good restaurants and cafes and some good shopping. It's a nice city, definitely. But yeah, very spread out once you start leaving the city center. Mm.
Um, so no, I did not use any public transportation
Mm.
ex- except the airplane. But people in Australia, they usually go to work by car.
Mm, I think it depends. I think
Mhm,
a lot of people use public transport to go to work because the traffic and the parking can be
mhm,
very difficult.
uh-huh,
But it's still difficult because lots of people still use their cars. I
mhm,
think these days more uh, younger people would just use public transport and maybe not have a car if they
uh-huh,
live closer to the city
mhm,
because even though it's convenient to have a car, it's expensive and can be difficult with parking and all sorts of things like
mhm.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So now younger folks in Australia don't want don't want to have a car.
I
mean,
think not as much as in the past, I think.
it happened. It happens in Japan.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know, maybe 20s, like a millenniums,
Yeah.
kind of younger people uh don't interested in having a car
Hmm.
at all.
Yeah.
The reason why is maybe the cost is too expensive, the taxes, and in
Hmm.
Japan we have to big checkup
Ah.
every 2 years, and it costs like more than $1,000.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's not easy for people.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also before maybe uh my generation is in the middle, I guess, but older people wants to have fancy car
Yeah. Hmm.
to feel good.
Yeah.
It's one of the dream.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but now it changes. um some people still want to have expensive cars,
Yeah.
but not not like before.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think it's the same in
Mm,
Australia because it keeps getting more expensive to have because we have a yearly uh, test as well for the car
mm-hmm,
that you have to pay for to say that the car is okay to be on the roads, it's safe, everything's in order.
mm-hmm,
And yeah, like you said, the insurance, the petrol, everything.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's okay. If the city is accessible with public transport, then
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. um okay. um so today
hmm.
i I'd like to read this article, the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah,
So can please help me like yesterday.
of course, of course, of
Thank you.
course. Okay, so uh, we were finishing on this one about the right or the wrong
Yes.
milkweed.
Yeah. Right.
Did you have any more questions about this one before we move on?
Uh, I no, I don't have any questions so far.
Okay, so let's have a look at the next one then.
Mhm.
Chemical free plants. It is also important to know the source of the plants you buy. Chemicals are used to keep plants looking appealing to buyers, so ask the garden center workers about pest management practices. The chemicals can hurt the next generation of butterflies. Caterpillars will die as they eat the leaves of the plant. Adult butterflies can die when they feed on these plants. You can protect monarchs by choosing chemical-free plants for your garden.
Uh, it is also important to know the source of the plants you buy. Chemicals are used to keep plants looking appealing to buyers. So ask the garden center workers about pest management practices. The chemicals can hurt the next generation of butterflies. Caterpillars will die as they eat the leaves of the plant. Adult butterflies can die when they feed on these plants. You can protect monarchs by choosing chemical-free plants for your garden. Okay. It is the source of the plants you buy. So it says chemicals will kill the butterflies.
Yeah.
So in the first sentence, it is also important to know the source of the plants you buy. This to know the source of the plants you buy. This source means the condition or something.
Not necessarily the condition, but more where they come from.
Oh, so how it grow?
Yeah, exactly. Has this plant come from a big mass production with lots of chemicals, or has it come from a small organic farmer?
Mm-hmm.
Something like this.
Okay, so like details of the plant.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And chemicals are used to keep plants looking appealing. So chemicals are used to look the plants fancy, great,
Yeah.
but it's toxic for butterflies, probably for some other things, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
And they can fight the next generation of butterflies. So, so if the butterfly eat that plants, it will die. Also, even if they could survive, the next generation is get hurt somehow.
Yeah, because also if the caterpillars eat this, then there's no next generation of the butterfly as well. So it's very bad.
Mm-hmm. So choose not chemical used plants,
Yeah.
milkweed for butterflies and for other environment.
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess lots of people, if they go to a garden center to buy some plants or flowers,
Mm-hmm.
they don't ask questions. They just look for the prettiest
Yeah, right.
thing. Yeah.
I care about some, food like vegetables,
Mm.
fruits, or if it is chemical used one,
Yeah.
or you know, or some natural organic one. But maybe I don't care about some like this plants, like flowers.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. We think a lot about uh, food, like fruits and vegetables,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I've ever asked a question like this at a garden center about the
Mm-hmm.
plants. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not something we automatically think of,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe we have to.
Yeah, because these plants are same as our food for insects and other
Mm.
animals.
Yeah.
Now it is some sort of what's that, like wake up call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. We have to think about
Yeah.
what we can do to help the environment and native
Mm.
wildlife. a lot more than what we have been. Yeah.
Uh, but I like natural food. Like I don't usually eat McDonald's or some frozen meals.
Yeah, something very processed.
Yes,
Yeah.
because now I get old. My stomach doesn't want to eat those. It's too heavy for me. And also now I know those kind of food
Yeah.
you know get us some serious problems. So
Yeah.
I care about eating.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think unfortunately it happens as we start to get older, we have to start to think more about little things that we wouldn't have given a second thought to when we
Mhm.
were younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, but I think when I was younger, like when I was in 20s,
Mm.
I really uh scared to get old.
Yeah.
But now I feel super comfortable for my age.
Yeah.
I think um I think I'm so lucky uh to have many kind of experience in a good way and a
Mm.
horrible way.
Yeah, but all uh, like growth experiences that you learn from.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think if somebody asked me, do you, do you want to go back to being 22? I would say absolutely not. No way.
no, it's only for like 1 week.
Uh,
Try it
yeah.
sounds fun, but no, no way.
No, definitely. Okay, let's see. I think this is the last one, a butterfly oasis. So, another way to help monarchs is to create a butterfly puddle area. Make a mud puddle or add water to sand in a sunny area. Set a flat rock in the middle of the area. Butterflies can rest on the stone, soak up the sun, and drink the water from the puddle. And you can sit and enjoy the beautiful monarchs.
Another way to help monarchs is to create butterfly puddle area. Make a mud puddle or add water to sand in a sunny area. Set a flat rock in the middle of the area. Butterflies can rest on the stone, soak up the sun, and drink the water from the puddle. And you can sit and enjoy the beautiful monarchs.
Very nice. Hmm.
It's interesting. And the
Yeah.
puddle means like a pond.
Uh, but like smaller. So maybe after raining, there might be some small puddles.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Is that puddle?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
New word for me.
It's good.
Yeah. Puddle.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, so in the garden, to make some puddle
Yeah.
for nugs.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think we're almost